too.
What's going on, y'all, and welcome on in. As you saw from that amazing trailer, today we're going to be taking a look at Dislyte, more specifically the new update, the new events, as well as the characters Leora and Elaine, or you might hear me refer to them as Athena and Nyx, their respective goddesses. But guys, the production value that Dislyte has been putting out for this update is insane. I'll show you more of the idle animations, as you can see here, maybe a little bit more of the trailers, the gameplay footage, all that good stuff, as well as how you might be able to get some of these characters for free or a much easier time getting these limited characters through the wish summons. We're going to cover all that good stuff, all the stuff you need to be aware of in this Dislyte update. But before that, we played Dislyte on launch last year, and a lot of y'all joined me. But for those of you that haven't heard about this game, or maybe are returning and need a refresher, let me tell you a little bit more about Dislyte. Dislyte is a trendy, futuristic mythology RPG set in future cities with striking audiovisual experience and superheroic characters. Evil roams the streets and danger lurks in the shadows away from the bright city lights. Heroes who get divine powers from gods of mythologies must rise once more and answer the call to defend humanity from its greatest threat. One of my personal favorite features of Dislyte is definitely the art style. Their pop fantasy RPG with incredible 3D animations is just top tier. From the idle animations to the skills to the ultimates to their CGI cutscenes, everything just feels great, and you will love watching all the characters that you'll end up meeting in this game. Speaking of characters, the cast you'll meet in Dislyte are all striking, unorthodox, and diverse. You take that old school mythology theme and you combine that with the updated futuristic vibe that Dislyte brings to the table, and I think the aesthetic just works so well. There's going to be something for everybody. As someone that really needs good visuals, especially, I don't know if I would consider myself a hero or unit collector, but I definitely love seeing amazing looking characters, the gameplay, both matching on the idle animations, the splash art, whatever it might be, the sprites. All of it seems to just come together in a seamless but satisfying experience. I would say the next big feature of Dislyte would probably be the music. Music is one of the most important aspects of Dislyte and its world. Cool, trendy music will create a dope, oral experience for all players. Dislyte is trying to meet the taste of all kinds of players in terms of content, mood, and gameplay by mixing and blending music genres such as pop, rock, and EDM. Elements of popular music can be found in every corner of Dislyte, allowing every player to immerse themselves in this vibrant and engaging world. For example, you'll be introduced to the game world by the DJ trainee Disc Boom, while the gacha system has you drop the beat on your deck. Alright, enough about the music and the visuals. While that's all well and good, and Dislyte does those areas extremely well, is it a good game? What kind of gameplay is involved? Let me break it down for y'all. Dislyte has the stylish turn-based RPG that a lot of us are already accustomed to, and the gameplay loop essentially comes down to collect and training espers, which are all mythologically based. You form those teams and then you take part in strategic battles. Now that's just keeping things super light. Once you start delving into more of the advanced mechanics, you have things like leadership skills, tons of different buffs, debuffs, different styles of espers as well, such as support, damage dealers, tanks. So much more than you can get into without keeping things like overbearing and overcomplicated. That's what I really like about Dislyte, is that just jumping into it, a lot of you guys will be able to pick it up very quickly, but it's not a simple game by any means. There's a lot of team diversity that we mentioned before, that you can create your own teams, create certain squads that fit your needs, and there's just so many good looking characters that a lot of them just fit and feel really good to sort of experiment and play around with. Beyond the characters and experimenting, I think there's something for everybody, even when it comes to the gameplay styles. You have your raids, the big bosses that give a lot of gear. You have the engaging story mode with a lot of dialogue and cutscenes for those of you that like the lore. And then beyond that, you also have some PvP elements too. It really does have something for everybody. So I really encourage you guys, if you haven't already, to give it a try. Now that we're all caught up on what Dislyte is all about, let's talk about the good stuff, the new characters, the new event, why you guys need to be playing Dislyte right now. In this latest version of Dislyte, we're getting an iconic style upgrade that will really revive your inner rebel. Alongside that, Dislyte is launching two new espers, Athena and Nyx. Athena, or Leora, who possesses the divinity of Athena, is the executive officer of the Dawn Alliance. Both serious and meticulous, Leora is known as the disciplinary committee of the Alliance. But despite her stern personality, Leora is conflicted when it comes to her sister Elaine. If Elaine were to stray from the right path, Leora would spare no effort to help her find her way again. On the other hand, Elaine is a traveling agent who possesses the power of Nyx, and she has somewhat of a paranoid personality. After experiencing a turbulent childhood and adolescence, she had an irreconcilable conflict with her sister Leora. Elaine was full of distress but could not face it, so she chose to find herself in her travels. Perhaps they'll meet again during their journey. So let's first talk about this limited time event where you can experience a 3D exploration and participate in the new activity just from the main screen. So just head over to this top left portion of your screen. You'll see theme show event. It'll show Leora here. Just give it a click. We'll head inside and it says Dusk and Dawn. This is a limited time event, so don't miss out. But there's a lot of stuff to do in here with free rewards, cutscenes, shops, stories, and trial. I'm going to skip through the cutscenes and the story mode because I want you guys to watch that for yourself. No spoilers, but let's go ahead and look at all these rewards. And when we start, this is really cool. You actually get to control Leora 3D and kind of learn more about the backstory, get some rewards, all that good stuff. Very well done from Dislyte. You can see here, it's just a free exploration mode where we get to talk to characters. So make sure y'all check it out ASAP. Now there's something else really amazing that you need to know about. Come along with me. Left side of the event screen we were just in, click this little event tab button, and then we're going to go over to the star shuffle. And right here, as you can see guys, it says use a starlight key to repel the darkness to get the free legendary Esper Elaine Nyx. Essentially you can get Nyx during this event for free. So the star shuffle event will get your Nyx for free, but you can also get your Athena and or Nyx via the wish stone system. So come along with me over to the record player summon area, and guys, don't pay attention to any of these resources. This is just a PTR test server so I can quickly relay and show y'all all the good stuff. But come along with me over here and I'll show you the wish stone summon area. We click this and we can see here, if you weren't aware, for every epic Esper obtained in the gold pool you get wish stones, and then for every legendary obtained you get wish stones as well. And you can also use those to purchase the Leora and or Nyx, or excuse me, Leora and or Elaine, Athena, and Nyx respectively. Now let's just quickly talk about some basic team building just to get you guys off the ground running. But remember, I really encourage y'all, the big thing about Dislyte is use all the characters you have available, use the ones that you like, and try to come up with some cool combo synergies that really suits your own style. But just to show y'all real quick, Leora does some insane damage. However, she is very reliant on crit, so make sure you use units like Alice here, who can provide some crit, or make sure you gear her appropriately as needed. Beyond that, I don't really think Leora needs too much. Bring whatever you have. Defense breaks are always nice. Maybe a healer with some sustain and some buffs for her, and watch Leora go absolutely crazy and decimate a lot of difficult PvE content. I've heard for late game players, for PvP, she might have some trouble because of just her element typing, but for new players, I think she's as close to a must pull as possible because she just does so much for your account. Really consider picking her up. Now moving along to Elaine, same things kind of apply. Bring some defense breaks. Make sure she's geared appropriately with a lot of crit damage and crit rate. There are some cool gimmicks you can try out. Like I personally like to run. I was testing her with Abigail, who has some cool sleep mechanics and will provide the kind of sustain and tankiness that Elaine sort of lacks. But overall, guys, I think both of these characters do so much damage. I might think Leora is slightly better, Elaine being that kind of more free unit, but they're both going to be incredible, especially if you're newer to Dislyte, which I'm encouraging you guys to come and give it a try. So download the game right now, guys. I'll have all the links that you'll need in the description below. Use the promo code above, Dusk and Dawn, to get some massive rewards. There's never been a better time to start playing Dislyte than right now, and I think it has something for everybody, for all the things we discussed, the amazing visuals, the different styles of gameplay, all the characters you can hope to ever use. They look amazing, guys. Give it a try. You won't regret it. Thank you to Dislyte for sponsoring. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.